Good morning. It's chilly this morning. Hubby's just left for work. I'd planned to film making my breakfast this morning because I was thinking of wanting to do what I eat in a day, but hubby was in the kitchen at the same time, so I had to make my breakfast without benefit of the camera. But that's life sometimes. I've got Vegemite toast, which I love. I've got some sausage that I've sliced up, just because it's easier to eat. And some fresh pear, also sliced, easier to eat. Just nice. A little bit firm still. Crisp, sweet, not too sweet. Not that horrible gritty that pears can go when they're overripe. I know people who love that, but I'm not one of them. No, thank you. I like it green to like medium ripe. Got an Irish breakfast tea. Oh, that's hot. Ow. And just some Heinz baked beans. I did take a photo so you could see what it was like on the plate, just in case I didn't think to do this. So yeah, I'm hoping to do what I eat in a day today, if I can. If I don't, well, it'll be just this little clip. I'm ravenous this morning. This is a little different than what I normally eat, but I'm really, 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 really hungry. I just had that shake for dinner last night, so I wasn't that hungry then. But oh man, this morning my stomach was literally growling. I was that hungry. Appetite's so weird. One day it's, and one day it's like this, itty bitty living space, huh? So I'll see how this goes. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. When I'm going to show you what I'm cooking, or just show what I'm eating like this. Not sure yet. Hold the handle. Hold the handle, hands. It's hot. But yeah, I mean, I never know what I'm going to eat in a day. I don't usually plan stuff. Other than making the meal prep stuff, which is just leftovers, basically. A whole bunch of leftovers for the week. And my moods can change. I can have a big breakfast like this, or I can have just a shake, or 2 Vitabix, wheat biscuits, or Weetabix, I think they call them overseas. For my US friends who don't know what Weetabix is, it's like Wheaties, but compressed into a brick, like a small brick about that, and like that, little rectangular brick. And when you put the milk on it, it softens, and it sort of kind of goes all mushy. A bit like cream of wheat, but different. Just that mushy, slimy cereal, not slimy, mushy cereal texture. So, yeah. Sometimes I might put the peanut butter powder in, or I used to have sugar on everything. Like sugar in my porridge, sugar in my Weet-Bix. I used to even put sugar on cornflakes when I was younger. God. But I had the energy needs for that then, so I don't anymore. So I've been trying to find ways to make it more palatable, and the protein shake, she was not it. The lady shake, she's no. So I usually prefer savoury breakfast. Hence the Vegemite and the beans, and that was something I struggled to get used to over in America, was the baked beans over there. Like Bush's best and all that sort of stuff, because everything has molasses in it, or sweet. It's so sweet. I prefer our baked beans are more British style, with the tomato base We have ham sauce as well, or barbecue sauce, but it's still not as sweet as the American style beans. That took me a lot to get used to, especially on toast for breakfast. And most often I would cook it, I would slice up some hot dogs or sausage, cooked out, some onions, some capsicum, and I'd mix the beans through that to just try and make them less sweet. I mean, I add more nutrition too, but and hubby and I actually like that a lot. Don't need to do it here because the beans aren't sweet. I mean, I do it occasionally because I like that too, but it's not a necessity. Yeah, so I think that's it for breakfast. I'm gonna go finish enjoying this, and I'll see you at the next meal. Oh, I'm hungry now. I just finished my strength training video, and I'm really hungry, but I just want a snack because lunch is only in a couple of hours and I really don't want to spoil that. I'm looking forward to what I'm going to have for that. So let me just rummage Lucky Dip. What am I going to get? Okay, so I have this mandarin. Really loving mandarins at the moment for whatever reason. And I have also got this. I love these. I have two different varieties in there. I have the lime and cracked pepper chickpeas, and I have the salt and vinegar fava beans, I think they're called. Yeah, fava beans. Fava, I don't know which ones. Whatever, little tiny beans. And they're both delicious. So they come in packs of 6. So I buy them when they're on special, and then chuck them all in a box. And so that's a Lucky Dip. So I never know which one I'm going to get. And these are what I've been having lately instead of potato chips. Like I'll have a bit close. I'll have corn chips with nachos and things like that, or if I want chips and salsa. So it's give me that crunch. Gives me a nice nutty flavour, but with the zing of the lime and then the nice hint of the pepper. And because they're higher in fibre than the potato chips, it's actually much more satisfying. It's got more protein. Don't know how much, but I know it's got more protein than potato chips. So a little something sweet, a little something salty, and that should tide me through till lunchtime. It's only about an hour and a half till lunchtime, but I'm too hungry to wait for that, because if I wait for that like I've done in the past, then I would just shove a metric shit ton of food into my face because I got too hungry. So yeah, and I couldn't be bothered cooking anything. I'm sore. I had to record that multiple times. So I'm very sore. I hate to think what it'll be like later. Oh, so seeds. That doesn't happen very often anymore. Interesting. That explains why they're in the imperfect odd bunch fruit, because people don't like seeds, so they have to genetically modify everything. Nothing against that, but to take seeds out. So it's a bit of a shock that this is like when I was a child, and there were seeds in all our mandarins and grapes and things. I tried to explain that to my daughter, and she's like, "Oh, yuck." I said, "Yeah, it was, but that's all we had. There was no fancy seedless grapes." Big chunky seeds in the middle of the grapes. Don't enjoy this. See, well, enjoy the flesh of the fruit, not the seeds. Oh, wow. Sorry. I did not expect that to happen. Oh my god. Hang on. Oh my god. So. Oh yeah, wow. Look. I don't know if you can... Where's the camera? Where is it? Where is it? Oh my god, look. There's seeds in there. Wow. That little tiny piece, and it's got like 3 seeds in there. Okay, I'm definitely going to finish eating this off camera. And I'll see you at lunchtime. Bye. Okay, lunchtime is here. It is freezing today. It's even colder now than it was an hour ago. It's like dropped 2 or 3 degrees Celsius. It's cold. So I'm even more excited about my lunch today. I have a bowl of the soup that I made in my meal prep video. Hot and spicy. Oh, I think I did a shake too much of the chili flakes as I went. Oh, see, fall apart. So good for chicken. Yum yum. Just a tiny plate of nachos. Been really enjoying nachos lately for lunch. It's a sandwich part of the portion of my meal prep. Because there's a carb. There's the vegetable, like from the salsa, and the protein from the cheese. And yesterday I put a little snack-sized tin of kidney beans and chili on it, or I'll put a snack-sized tin of tuna on it, and I have it with the soup or a salad, and that's it fits in my meal plan. That's why I put sandwich, soup or salad, so I knew that if I wanted to change what I was having, I wouldn't have failed, and I can enjoy what I'm having. I've been enjoying the light cheese, the light cheddar cheese lately, because I find with the cheaper cheeses, because we have to eat the cheap stuff now, can't even afford the good stuff when it's on special anymore. With the higher fat cheese, all I taste is the fat. There's not a lot of cheese flavour. So the lower fat cheese has more flavour, more cheese flavour, I guess, because it's got more of the cheese curds. They've taken out some of the fat. Love nachos. Well, just simple nachos I make in the microwave, like I made the other day at my mum and dad's place. If I'm feeling fancy, I'll put some Greek yogurt on it or other stuff. I just can't be bothered doing this coriander and all that sort of stuff anymore, or the mince. If we're going to do a Mexican style mince, I'll do burritos or something. I'd rather that than on the nachos, the carne asada. Nachos, oh god, carne asada. I miss that so much. But we can't get the right kind of skirt steak here, so I've tried. Whoa, spicy! I think a bit too much cumin. It's got that funky cumin taste in it. So that's okay. That's what happens when you measure with your heart. Sometimes you don't quite get it right. So yeah, I'm going to enjoy this. If it gets too spicy, I can always add some yogurt to that as well. But yeah, this is why I was so excited for this lunch day. It's all the flavours I've been wanting and craving, because I've been having the subtler flavours of soups lately, just the natural vegetable flavour and vegetable lentils, and haven't even been adding any curry powders right now. I just wanted the natural flavours. They all mingled together and like old school English cooking, you know. I'm a family way back to England, Scotland, all the European countries, as most Australians are. White Australians, I'll rephrase that. So, yeah. But, you know, I eat a wide variety of food, so... Oh, hello, alarm. What are you for? I forgot to turn you off. That's how excited I was to eat my lunch. I forgot to set up all that stuff properly. Oh well, it is what it is. I'm definitely never going to be one of those put together vloggers, that's for sure. And if you want that kind of content, you're definitely on the wrong channel. So yeah, whew, getting a flush now. I definitely put a lot of, I definitely did probably 1 or 2 shakes too many of that, but that's okay. It's what I want, hot, spicy, filling. Lots of lovely capsicum. If I'd been thinking, I probably would have put some mushrooms in too. But I was just so nervous, I just like, put in the basic stuff and go for it, you know. Right, that's enough of me eating on camera. I'm going to enjoy this. I'm afraid I'm going to spill it on my white top, so I need to pay attention. Because I don't need to be soaking another top again. Because I don't think that's going to come out of this with all the stuff in it. The paprika and the tomatoes and a chili. So, yeah, I'm going to go enjoy this. And I'll talk to you at the next meal. Bye. It is cold out there today. I know this is a what I ate in a day video, but this is part of learning to eat like a regular human being, a regular sized human being, even better. I'm hungry today because it's cold, but I'm not actually hungry. Does that make any sense? I've put the kettle on, so I'm going to make myself my big bat cup full of herbal tea, nice big hot drink. And I've just made daughter some lunch after we got back from the walk. I heated up some of the char siu meatballs and I've made ramen for her, and she wanted some salad with that as well. And oh my god, you can imagine how good the house smells. Char siu and into mee goreng. It's so yummy. And this is part of what I'm having to learn. Is I can enjoy the smell for the sake of the smell. Like, it smells really good. And I'm salivating a little bit because it just smells really good. But I'm not actually hungry. It's only been an hour since I ate my lunch. I'm literally not hungry. We only went for a shorter walk today, a slower walk, because my legs are so sore after those weights. But I didn't want to not go for a walk, and she needs to go for a walk. And didn't want to go on her own. She wanted to chat, so that's fine. But part of what I eat in a day is trying to not eat what I don't want to eat. This isn't about punishing myself. This isn't about denying hunger. I'm not actually hungry. I'm thirsty, I'm cold, and it smells delicious in the house. And in years past, months gone by, I would have thought, oh, that smells really good. I must be hungry. I'm salivating. I must be hungry. So with my cup of tea, I would have had a biscuit or a hot cross bun or some hot chips, some of the meatballs, a packet of noodles. You know, I would have had food. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have even had the hot drink. I would have just all gone straight to a big bowl of ramen, hot spicy ramen, you know. And I wouldn't have been hungry. It just would have smelled good. So, yeah, I'm just sitting here trying to warm. I've got this on and this on. I thought it was warmer than it was. I checked the wind chill when I got back, and the wind chill is actually 10 degrees Celsius lower than the actual temperature. So the wind chill is 2 degrees at the moment. That's cold. That's like, 33 or 34 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's cold. But I was just wearing what I had on before without the black jacket because I thought I'd warm up walking. No, that wind just cut through everything. My grandpa used to call it a lazy wind because it's so lazy it goes straight through everything, instead of around, it goes through you. So we had freezing cold wind, and that's also part of why I want to eat. I'm actually cold, but I'm not hungry. I just need to warm up. So with a nice big hot herbal tea, because I'm going to eat again soon anyway when I'm actually hungry. I'm just not hungry yet. I have to remind myself I'm not actually hungry. That urge to eat is there. And I'm not actually hungry. I don't know if anyone else struggles with that, to identifying whether they're hungry or not. When I fancy a biscuit would be tasty. Especially the ones we have at the moment. They're nice shortbread ones filled with raspberry jam. Or the ginger nuts. But I'm not actually hungry. I just want to eat something with my cuppa to warm up. And speaking of which, it sounds like the kettle's about to whistle. So I'm going to go. Okay, bye. Okay, I've cut this in half. Just to make it easier to transfer. I've got 2 slices there. And ooh, I love mushrooms. Oh yes I do. I could definitely be a hobbit. I adore mushrooms. I would be a repeat customer for Farmer Maggot. So yeah, that's what I've got tonight. I'll go to the couch and talk to you about that a bit more. I need to turn the fan on before that smoke sets everything off the smoke detector. No, it wasn't quick enough. The smoke alarm went off. I forgot to put the lid back on the mushroom pan. So the fan on, even though I walked away, then the smoke must have kept drifting out and off it went. So let's try this again. Take 2, shall we? There's my yummy. Now, the reason I was feeling so washed out before I realised was I fell asleep. I was tired. I woke up and went, where'd that hour and a half go? So that was another reason not to eat. I was actually cold, thirsty, and tired. So tired was what I was feeling, not hungry. And before, I would never have learned that because I would have just stuffed food in my face straight away, assuming I was hungry. I wouldn't have had the nap I needed. Which makes sense because I only had 5 hours sleep last night. Right? So, what I have here, I'm not going to touch those mushrooms yet because they look really hot. I've got some frozen broccoli and cauliflower. Just steamed, delicious. I've got pizza, as you saw, pepperoni pizza. Well, shredded pepperoni pizza. So I'm really hungry. This kind. They have a veggie supreme. They have Mexican beef. They also come in round pieces, where half the pizza is the serving size. When I'm hormonal, I can smash out 2 of those easily for dinner. But per serving, it's only 362 calories, 31 grams of protein, 12 grams of fat, and 17 grams of carbohydrates. So 2 of those compared to a regular size pizza, awesome. It hits that takeaway craving. And a night like tonight where I'm really, really tired, I just whack some steamed veg in the pan. The sauteed mushrooms go in the pan with a little bit of water, a little bit of garlic oil, lid on, and they'll do their thing while the pizza's cooking. So then, I have a delicious, delicious meal. Healthy meal too. Cheap pizza. So, yeah. what I've been finding lately, I'm listening to my body even more than I have before. And I've realised I was often having 2 afternoon teas. I could eat the healthy snack. Like I had the mandarin and the chickpeas. I'd have yogurt and granola. I'd have stuff like that. And I need a second one about 4 o'clock. You know, it wasn't holding me. The afternoon tea wasn't holding me. Or I'd have a shake, and that still wasn't holding me. Shake and a piece of fruit, shake and a boiled egg. All this food. And I was eating dinner later and I'm feeling not so good in the morning, and my sugars were up in the morning. So what I've been trying the last few days is having my dinner at afternoon tea time. Thus, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm having dinner because I'm hungry. I am so hungry in the afternoon. And all of a sudden my sugars are behaving themselves. They're starting to come back down towards normal diabetic levels. So for whatever reason, that's working moment. I'm not celebrating yet. I'm pleased it's happening, but I'm going to keep the trend going to see if it's actually the thing or if it's just a fluke. So I've had my nap. I've had some of my dinner. I don't feel as cold anymore. I only finished half of my drink. It's cold now, but that's fine. It's herbal tea. But yeah, I finished half that drink. Then I started to warm up. And the next thing I know, I woke up an hour and a half later. So yeah, hunger isn't always hunger. Well, the feeling of emptiness and hungry, and I think I was feeling washed out because I was so tired. And I had 5 hours sleep last night, 5.5 hours sleep, and then I did those extra weights today. So I think I was just exhausted basically. And then going out into that cold wind just finished it off. It was, yeah. So I'm going to go finish enjoying this, and I'll be back later with whatever I end up eating for my afternoon tea at dinner time. Okay, bye. This is what I'm having for dinner. I'm having it a bit earlier than I have been because daughter wants to go for a walk. So, yeah, I'm just trying to put it one hand. So yeah, daughter wants to have, hang on, take my tablets. I'm starting to feel a bit peckish, but I don't really want to snack, because if I want to snack later with a cup of tea, I'll have it then. So yeah, I'm having this now. It's about, it's 5:40. So as you can see, even that nice big dinner, it doesn't last long. I'm hungry. I'm hungry today. I probably should have had a bigger plate of the nachos with lunch, perhaps. Oh, the lights are off. Hang on. Okay. Hang on. I didn't plan this very well. I just realised daughter was walking around the house. I need to come sit back down here. Thought she was in her room, but nope, she's out in the other room. So to risk accidentally running into her, come and sit down here. Sorry about the confusion. Yes, I've just had my tablets. Now I'm having this. This is so much more tasty. So much tastier, would you believe? But it's thick. Oh, maybe I should put some more water in today. Yeah, I don't think I put quite enough. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's tasty. We're going to eat that. Then go on a walk. But yeah, I thought if I have a snack and then all of a sudden we're having a good time and it ends up being, sorry, I've been twirling my hair, if it's a really long walk, then my sugar levels are going to drop right through that walk, and that's not going to be good. Or I won't be burning the fuel that I've got, and I'll release dump a whole lot of sugar in my system, so that's not good either. So at least now I've got fuel, like a pre-workout, I guess. Because sometimes we do that overnight, or sometimes we're walking and then we're walking and then we're walking and then we get back and it's 3 kilometres later. And this way, if I want a snack later, because I've had dinner a bit earlier, I can. Because I'm more in the mood for a hot cup of tea, some fruit and some nuts and a bit of cheese. But that's a comforting meal. That's not a eat and then get up and go kind of meal, So I may or may not eat a snack, and if I do, then I'll have that later, I think. Depends on how I feel, of course. So yeah, I'm going to finish that. Does anyone else do that? They chew things. I chew ice cream. I chew milkshakes. I chew jelly or jello, depending on where you come from. The gelatinous fruit dessert. Don't know if it's a sensory thing. Other people can just put the spoonful in and swallow. I just can't do that. It makes me want to gag. So, yeah, that's why it's not distasteful. I chew it. I have to chew it. Even though it's a liquid, I have to chew it. See, I don't know why. It's just a thing that I do. If it's thin enough, down she goes. But thicker, I have to chew it. Even soft serve ice cream, I don't lick it. I have to chew it. It's so weird. But that's me. Everyone has their own weirdness. Right, going to finish that. In about 20 minutes from now, then we'll go for a walk. It is so blustery out there, but we really, really want to go. So, wish us luck, and I'll see you next time. If not, I'll just do a little outro later tonight. Okay, bye.